Hey guys, so I'm going to do a quick unboxing for you. This is the Westcott Designs full 3-in-1 inch lift kit for the 2022 Tundra. This is how it comes. Comes in a priority mail box from USPS. In the kit we have, let me just unpack everything. Okay, so this is the full 3-in-1 kit. So I got the raw aluminum, not the anodized black version, just for the interest of saving some time on shipping. This took about 4 weeks to come, but black anodized was roughly 8 to 9 weeks out. So I just went with the raw aluminum. I shouldn't have any issues with the rusting because it's aluminum. So this is the full kit. You have 2 preload collars, 2 top shim plates that sit on top of the strut. They supply you with some new nuts to replace the factory ones, and you have 2 front bump stop extensions for the front. And for the rear, it's pretty simple, just 2 aluminum spacers here that sit on top of the coil, and you have 2 shock extensions. So this is the full kit. This is what we're getting installed on the Tundra. Now my Tundra is already leveled because we already installed the 2 preload collars over here. We left off these 1/2-inch shims on the initial install, so we're sitting with just these 2 right now, and then we also have these bump stop extensions. But this is what you need essentially to level your truck, but we're moving to the full 3-in-1, so we're essentially adding these rear coil spacers, shock extensions, and then we're adding these 1/2-inch shim plates that sit on top of the strut. Stay tuned. So I just got the message that the truck was done. I am my own Uber today, so benefit of the Tundra that you can just throw the bike in the back. So rather than having my wife come pick me up or come drop me off, self-sufficient. So we're going to take the bike and we're going to go down and pick up the Tundra, and we're going to see how she looks with her new stance with a full Westcott 3-in-1, moving up from just the front level. Alright, just made it back to Auburn Car Repair and Off-Road. They got the Westcott lift installed. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh yeah, she sits a lot better. You know, it's not super noticeable, but it looks so much better. Nice. Oh yeah. So I took my GoPro off widescreen so you guys can get a better shot of how the truck looks. She looks really good in the front. So just about a 1/2 inch higher in the front and then an inch higher in the rear. Still looks like she has a little bit of rake, which is nice. Awesome. Take a look at the back. Oh yeah. Shot from the side. So again, for anyone who hasn't seen my channel, we had the Westcott Designs front level on here without the top shim plate, which yielded about 2 1/4 inch lift in the front, and the rear was stock. We just left the shop and we installed the full 3-in-1. So we put the 1-inch coil spacer in the back, and then the top hat plate on top of the strut. So let me zoom in. You can barely see it, but there's that aluminum shim plate on top there that we added in the front. And the rear. So we got that shock extension right there. Looks good. And then for the coil, I'm not sure we can see that or not from here. Okay. So you might be able to see it, but we got the rear coil there, and there's an aluminum spacer on top of there, yielding us an additional inch. Awesome, loving the 3-in-1. Again, I'm my own Uber driver today, so this was getting me to and from. So we're all done. We'll go ahead and load the bike back up into the truck and then head home and take some measurements. Alright guys, so initial impressions, we do have the bike in the back of the bed. So far she feels really good. I honestly don't notice much of a difference from the previous setup we had. We added that rear coil spacer and then that top half-inch shim plate, but she rides just like she did before. No issues. Let this douchebag merge in. But yeah, so she still rides nice and smooth. A lot of that comfort I think I owe to the tires, being that lower load index range. Some people on the tundras.com forum were complaining about after installing the 3-in-1 how harsh this level kit is, but honestly it's not that bad. I think you're going to notice most of that difference in ride quality due to your tires. But honestly with these Toyo Open Country AT3s and a load range D, 118 load index, the ride is very comfortable. Squeeze. Oh shit, it's overgrown. Woo! Oh! Yeah, buddy! Oh shit! Oh fuck! That's okay. You're good. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Whee! Oh man, that was epic. Alright, so we get back. Looks like we just want to take a left on Plantation Road. Go all the way down Plantation Road. Alright guys, we're headed back home. This road should take us where we need to go. Had a fun couple hours out here, but let's get out of here. Whew, that was a good ride. Tundra still safe and sound. Still only one other guy here. Beat the morning rush. Let's drop up the bike. Alright guys, we're back in the garage. It's been a few hours. Rode her on the highway around town. Suspension's had plenty of time to settle, so this is her final height. I went ahead and I remeasured the front and the rear. So from the center of the wheel cap to the bottom of the fender liner, we were at 24.5. So quite pleased with that number. And from the back, from the center of the wheel cap to the bottom of the fender liner, we were at 25. So we're actually sitting half an inch higher in the rear than we are in the front. So really happy about that mount of rake. Nice. We're actually really close to 8 inches. So there's about an inch more clearance from the bottom of the fender liner to where we meet the tire. 8 inches in the rear, and then we were 7 inches in the front. So 7 inches in the front. So very nice. So we have an inch more wheel well clearance in the rear. Still got about a ½ inch of rake overall. So still about a ½ inch of rake. So very, very pleased with the setup. And one thing to note, after the full 3-in-1 lift was installed, when you're riding it, you definitely feel rides more like a truck and rides really, really nice. So I love the way she rides now. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in a future video.